Still, I still need you. Family need a green. I know niggas who will get that cheese by any means. Kill their enemies and double cross anything that's in between. Just for them Benjamins, they turning into fiends. They say money is the root of all evil, but honestly, I think that poverty is, cause
we watch the rise to power of the LGBT community, and we watched as many of our artists who were strongly against this, we watched them either fade or we watched them go under heavy scrutiny by the LGBT community overseas, especially those who required visa and work permits. Many of them had their visas taken away, work permits cancelled, all these other things, can't fly out because the LGBT community had caught up to what was in the lyrics of some of these songs, and it was deemed that they were inciting violence against the group, right? Fast forward to the now. This shouldn't be no surprise to anybody, but here it is. So Flo, you're not gonna talk about it, you're not gonna talk about it. Go over Urban Islands, go look. Me say, what? Them say Beenie Man daughter come out as gay. Me say, Disha Ravers. It turns out it's another one. Girl, you look like your papa bad. She look just like Beenie, you know. But anyway, the story goes like this. Beenie Man's daughter has come out to her followers online, and she notes that she is celebrating Pride Month 2021 since she is a member of the lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender community. You understand? The dancehall icon's daughter, whose name is Ashley Jade Davis, and you know Sabine man named Moses Davis, so she get all the last name, she get the looks and everything. I feel picking that. She shared the news, and she said that this might come as a shock to some of our fans, particularly given the fact that Beenie Man is one of the most prominent artists in dancehall community, even as this point built his career, right, on an era gone by where dancehall wasn't such a friendly place to the LGBT lifestyle. See? However, times have changed and many people have accepted non-heterosexual lifestyles now. Some people have even converted and gone on the other side, go wander and experiment and see what is over there to offer them. Actually, may I talk? So the younger Davis now, who is an aspiring artist as well, and she is also a registered nurse, and no, she does not live in Jamaica. It is said here that she is a registered nurse based in Atlanta. So she shared the news anyways of her preference on her Instagram account on Tuesday. Enough people say, why you do it, my girl? Why you never just keep that private to yourself? Why did you need to let people know all this? Right? Some people are saying, especially given who your father is. But then there are people who are backing her and are saying, listen, it no matter who the girl father is, she have to live our truth. But people are saying, yeah man, live your truth, but live your truth around your house. Left it off of social media, live your truth. Hey, we live in this day and age where everything makes it to social media and everything is entertainment, and the more raunchy the story is or the more crazy the story is the more views and likes it will get and these kind of things. That's just the way we live now and nothing can change that. I realized that this is what she said. She said in her statement, I realized I was a little different from the typical Jamaican girl picnic when I couldn't wait to head back to the locker rooms just so I could watch the girls change. It's something I've had to hide around my family and some friends as well. Today, I embrace who I am. I wouldn't change a thing, she added. The post was accompanied by the hashtag Happy Pride Month, which is usually a time when many persons come out of the closet, so to speak. You understand? And say, yes, my newfound freedom. She's also seen playing on Lil Nas X. And Lil Nas X has become kind of a champion for the new generation of LGBTQ community. As in, they call him fearless, living his truth, and find his music to be very inspiring to them. And she was here in the video dancing to some Lil Nas X, which he actually shot a video to this particular song. That is the video that I also covered on Morning Thoughts on BrainFLoTv, where he was sliding down to hell on a stripper pole in a G-string and chops, all body exposed, and he gave the devil a lap dance, and he ended up killing the devil and putting on the devil's horns. I guess that was to symbolize that he is down and willing to play the game and further the agenda, and he is the new devil in charge, or he is not afraid to romance and dance with the devil in hell. Boy, that video did it deep. Anyhow, and that's the over here dance to just now. Now, in spite of this, fans are curious about the announcement, and some were shocked. As it was Beenie Man Data was saying, the artist has faced backlash in the past. We know that with the LGBT community, once they started to find out what all the lyrics meant, including people like Buju Banton came under fire for Boom Bye Bye. Remember, Boom Bye Bye did big back in the day, you know. All Batman did I say Boom Bye Bye and about the boy head. Yo, this song is chopping, mate. What is he really saying? Because I can't understand it. And somebody said he's actually saying, like, you know, gunshots in your head if you messes with another man bottom. And they were like, what? Well, take it off the turntables. We don't want to hear it play anymore. Take it off. This man is saying that we should die. The song sounds so good though. So Buju came under a lot of pressure after that. Beenie came under pressure. Shabba Ranks, pretty much Grammy Shabba Rankin, who spearheaded the Grammy thing for dancehall. Shabba Ranks was virtually removed from US television after he got asked a question and he answered the wrong way. They asked Shabba Ranks, go look up the old video of the interview. That is the interview that ended the reign of Shabba. They asked Shabba Ranks, so what do you feel about homosexual relationship? You know, man and man, and Shabba being Shabba, big dirty stinking Shabba. Yeah, Shabba said, well, here what? You know, I know, say, God created Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. And you could hear the whole crowd going, boo, boo. And it was a downward spiral for Shabba after that, as far as hitting mainstream. When I was growing up in the US, Shabba Ranks was on every friggin' dance hall, not dance hall, every musical event you could name that was big, until he answered that question that way. Now, a post shared Ashley Jade, however, caught the attention of curious fans, and our fans them want to know. Beenie Man himself shared and retweeted and reshared, look at my beautiful daughter. They grow up so fast, is what he captioned the IG story with when he posted. And Ashley also reshared her, Beenie Man's Instagram story, and also shared another post showing appreciation for the life that she's living. She said, my daddy's rich, my mama holds me down, my man is fine as fuck, or FASF, and having my bank account on hefty. The people I consider my friends got my loyalty till the end. Life is good, she wrote. Ashley Jade is known to fans, especially since she would often accompany Beenie Man on stage during his performances when she was a little girl. And she is also a talented person like her father. See? She actually did a song that's called Super Dad with her father, according to Urban Islands. I'll have to go look that up. Beenie Man has also had his fair share of issues over the years with the LGBT community. You know, when you see Beenie Man papers taken away for a while and him wasn't flying out, them grung the king. They grounded him because of the whole LGBT thing overseas. And because of that, Beenie Man was also among a handful of artists that signed the controversial Reggae Compassionate Act and apologized to the LGBT community for his past lyrics. I remember when they were pressured to sign that thing, and it was supposed to be goodwill, of good faith, to show that they apologize and that they see things differently now and they don't mean no harm to anyone, even if you're gay. And I remember Sizzla, in all his defiance, Sizzla drop a song where say, Rastaman don't apologize to nobody, boy. If you diss and Selassie, then a gunshot, you boy. You don't remember that? Everybody said, bow, bow, bow. Jesus Christ, wheel and come again. Cause Sizzla now apologize. And Beenie now caught a whole lot of flack. They started actually calling Beenie Man Betweeny Man. You see it? In between man. and these kind of things, because I think Beanie was looking at it more like, hey man, listen, there's a wide world out there that I need to bring this music to, plus earn my living and go touch my audience out there, make them see me perform live again. And this whole LGBT thing is grounding me, so if all I have to do is issue an apology and sign this compassionate act, then let it be so done. Here is my question to you. With Beenie Man's daughter being an artist herself, do you think that this can actually work to propel her further up the ladder of success in the music and entertainment world? And also, do you think that this might even help her father? Because, you know, they look at dancehall artists in particular, not so much reggae artists, because reggae artists never really dive into the whole gunshot for boy, if you're about the boy, and all these kind of talks. They just stick to singing songs, which is what I think dancehall artists should have done and left gay people business out of the thing. Because the more you talk about them, the more promotion you give the lifestyle and everything, and also the more attention you draw to yourself, which we now know can be used against you in the court of LGBTQ community. So don't do it. Anyhow, do you think at this point they will probably be looking at Beenie Man and said, well, he was one of the first ones to apologize, you know what I'm saying? He was pretty young when he did those songs. He apologized. He signed the act. And look, he has a daughter that belongs to our community, and he embraced her. So he's not like Ninja Man, who said he would disown his son or anything. He embraced his daughter. Do you think that's going to help Beenie Man in the future? Or can this even hurt him in the dance hall space? Because, you know, Jamaican people stay already, you know. They're like, oh, yeah, one gay son? That means that you gay too, brother. That means that it's in your genes, and you pass it down to your son, or you pass it down to your daughter. I've heard them tell people that kind of stuff before. Now, let me make my disclaimer before I end this video. Again, those who know BrainFLoTv and have been on this channel for a while, you know what me say. I say to each his own, live and let live. Make people do them thing, and other people's lifestyle as far as their sexuality should be none of your business anyways. Mine's is not up for discussion, and I don't want to discuss anybody's else's. Alright? We're gonna leave it there, so. All we are doing is preaching coexistence, because earth is here to be shared by all of us. Make a next man live him life, and they will have to account for themselves as much as I will have to account for me. So me over here mind my business. No feelings either here nor there. Talk to me in the comment section. I'm out. Peace.